Brexit. You're probably just as sick of it as I am, but I thought it would be interesting to delve into the business side of things and take a look at how the smaller, independent businesses might be affected. In this short documentary, I will be interviewing the owners of a few different businesses to see if and how they might have prepared for the ever-looming Brexit. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. For my first interview, I decided to head over to Wild Clothing, an independent clothing store known for its wide range of vintage and streetwear items. The iconic clothing store opened its big red door to the public in April 1983 and has been successful ever since. A popular haunt for locals of all age groups and students from the many universities and colleges, Wild Clothing is a must visit for anyone looking for that unique one-off item or just something cool and stylish to wear day or night. Your guys' business, of course, Wild Clothing. Now, Brexit is something which is sort of looming. It's coming up pretty soon. As of sort of today, has Brexit affected your guys' business in terms of the way that you operate?
Certainly not in the way that we operate, no. And it would be pretty difficult to try and quantify whether it had any effect on business at all at this point.
Okay, interesting. And obviously once Brexit does sort of come into play, have you guys possibly have any sort of changes prepared for how it might affect your business, or is it something you just kind of roll with?
No,
and see
none whatsoever. We work on a day-to-day basis and we just take each day as it comes. We would make no plans for whatever might happen. We'll just go along with it and adjust the business accordingly if necessary. But personally, I don't really think it will make a lot of difference on a day-to-day basis.
After speaking to Robin from Wild Clothing and hearing his opinions and viewpoints, I then decided to head over to Knit Nottingham and speak to its owner, Eleanor, to see what she had to say. A quick question, did you vote to leave or did you vote to remain?
Remain.
Remain, okay,
Yeah.
Interesting. Now that sort of a bit more information has kind of come about, regarding Brexit, do you think you would have changed your vote, or do you think you would have
No.
kept it the same?
Kept it the same.
Kept it the same? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool. And now, do you think you've made any changes to how your business operates because of Brexit? Do you think Brexit has maybe forced you to make any changes to how your business operates, whether that be kind of pricing of products, or whether that be where you get your stock from? Just literally sort of anything, if you've had to make any changes.
I have had to become sort of small c conservative with money and with plans. So nothing has happened with the downstairs because I can't afford to invest because of the coming recession. So I've not, the plans that I had, employment, expanding ranges, getting out and doing stuff in the community, no investment can happen until we know what's going on. Also, there's a lot of good European yarn brands that I feel like I can't invest in. I can't build the same relationships as I can with British brands. Although the stuff isn't made in Britain, it's made in Turkey, so that has implications as well, because I don't know what's going on with Turkey, especially with Boris Johnson as he is. And that sort of relationship, what's going to go on with that, and how invested they are in being part of the EU, whether that means that our relationship is going to break down. So the British yarn brands may well suffer, but the European ones, I just feel like I can't make the same connections. So I am still trading with them, but I am picking and choosing smaller ranges and not investing deep in the same way that I do with the British ones.
Over 130,000 small businesses in the UK will be forced to pay VAT upfront on all goods imported from the European Union after Brexit. This means that there will be an extra duty tax and VAT cost all alongside the cost of the product itself. Small business owners who import goods from Europe may look to seek new suppliers from within the United Kingdom for frictionless trade and lower costing goods. However, even with the facts and statistics that are available to us, there is still an unnerving level of uncertainty, which leaves the question, does anyone truly know what's going to happen to the small businesses? No, seriously, does anybody know what's going to happen to the small businesses?